Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Green Glow Gourmet. I'm your host, Roxanne, and for today's recipe, we are going to be making banana mango nice cream. There's no dairy in this. It's completely vegan. It's whole foods. So I'm going to show you how to do this, and we are going to use the Ninja Creami, and I'm going to show you how to use that machine as well. So the way that I make it, that I find to be the easiest way, is I take my bananas, I want them very ripe, as you can see. The riper they are, the sweeter they will be. So what I do, this is very simple. I peel my bananas. I'm going to use the NutriBullet to blend this when it's ready. But right now I'm just going to put in these bananas. You can also add a little bit of pure vanilla powder. I don't like the liquid vanilla. It doesn't have the same taste as vanilla powder, which I find has a really good taste. If you can find it on Amazon, it's organic. Really doesn't matter the brand. And you only need a little of the powder. You don't need a lot. I know it's a little expensive, but it's definitely worth it. And what I do with my peels and my food scraps, I actually have the Food Cycler by Vitamix, and I compost about once a week. It's in my house. If you ever want to see how I compost and what it looks like, I'll do a video on that as well to show you. I use the compost once a week for all my scraps. So these banana peels are actually going into a bag that I put in the refrigerator for about a week until I have enough scraps that I can compost. So that's the first thing I'm going to do. And then I use the Trader Joe's organic non-dairy soy milk. And I'm so sorry, my dogs have now decided that they want to play. And I take my soy milk. It's organic, non-dairy, and I just pour some in just to give it some liquid. I'm going to take my organic mango chunks. These were frozen. You can let them thaw a little. I didn't have time, so I'm just going to throw those in as well. Actually, I will try to fit the rest of this bag in. Okay, great. And if you have to add a little bit more milk to blend because it's frozen, that's fine. Okay, so you want to make sure your lid is on, that it's tight, it's even. I have my NutriBullet back here. And because of the frozen mango chunks, sometimes you just have to take it off, shake it. If the mango were not frozen, we would not have to do this. And you do not have to blend this. I could have put this whole mixture in the container, the Ninja Creami container, put it in the freezer, but I like to blend it. I just think it gives it a smoother texture when I am ready to blend the next day. You cannot have the nice cream same day with this machine. You do have to blend it, let it freeze overnight, and then you'll have delicious nice cream. It's worth the wait. I'm just going to turn it again. Should just take one more time. Perfect. So now I'm going to pour this in the container. it comes with a line. You do not want to go over this line when you are pouring. If you have more, use another container, make more nice cream to put it in, because when you actually blend this, you do not want it to be over that line. There are some chunks, that's perfectly fine. And you want it to be even when you put it in your freezer. So this didn't quite come up to the line, which is fine. Just gonna put the lid on. I'm gonna freeze this overnight. Tomorrow, when it's ready, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna show you how to make this in the Ninja Creami. Okay, everybody, welcome back. We're gonna make some nice cream. So I just took my container out of the freezer. I did let it freeze overnight. That's the one thing you have to do. And then I take off the lid. If you want to let it sit for a few minutes, if you have trouble taking the lid off, that's fine. And the reason I told you to make sure it's flat when it's in the freezer is because sometimes it forms a mound on top, so it's not completely flat. You want to take a spoon and you want to make that mound completely flat. So I'm just going to scrape the top. And the reason is because when the blade goes down in the Ninja Creami, you don't want it to be uneven. You want it to be as even as possible. So I'm just scraping off the top with a spoon. Then I'm just going to spread it. So it looks like this. And I have the Ninja Creami Deluxe. You can use the regular Ninja Creami. It doesn't matter which brand you have, whether it's the Deluxe or the regular. And this is the lid. It comes with the blade. You just take it says paddle latch, and if you take the paddle latch and you push it, the blade will come out. So then to put the blade in, I just lay it flat. I take the paddle latch, I push it up. It's gonna be a little loose. That's okay. That's the way it should be. That's correct. This is the container where you're gonna put your nice cream in. And when you put it in, it has these grooves on the bottom, as well as on the bottom of the container. Put it in, turn it, and it will fit in there snug. You put your lid on, snap it shut. You put it into your Ninja Creami. You just slide it in, turn it on. Sorry, make sure you can see me. I'm gonna twist it till it locks into place. Now it says top, full, or bottom. This is on mine, if I just want the top to be blended, so that would be just the first half. If full would be the whole container, and bottom is just the bottom, and you would hit that after you've already done the top section. So since I have a full container here, I'm just going to do the top. If you need to use the full container, if you want to serve the whole thing all at once, eat it all at once yourself. It's a lot, but it's okay. It's fruit. So I'm going to hit the top button. For non-dairy, you always want to turn it to the light ice cream because it doesn't have the full fat, if you were using whole milk. This is noisy, so I will let you hear it and then I'll pause so you don't have to hear the noise the whole time. So it's on light ice cream. And I'm just going to press the top, and now we're going to start it. Okay, so that took about 2 minutes for the top. So then there is a button that says hold and twist to release. I'm pushing it down, I'm twisting, it's coming out, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. Sometimes it needs to be respun. So if you can see this, it's just a little powdery. So I'm going to respin this. Now I could just simply put this back in and hit respin. But what I like to do is add a little bit more of the soy milk or whatever non-dairy milk you are using. And I've never tried this with whole milk, but because of the fat content of whole milk, you probably do not get that powdery texture to come out. So I'm just going to put it back in, lock it into place, press top, put it back on light ice cream, and there's a respin button. I'm going to hit the respin button. Okay, so it just finished. So it was 2 minutes the first time to spin and then 1 minute the second time to respin. Going to release it. I'm going to take the lid off. Ooh. Now, look how delicious that looks and the texture. So I'm going to scoop it so you can see. Actually, I'm going to use my ice cream scooper. And I'm going to put it in this dish. It gives you a lot, even for just half of the container, it gives you a lot. So you can use all of it that you've spun, you don't have to. This is what it looks like. We're of course going to try a bite. So very delicious, very healthy. So what I like to do is you can eat it plain. I have some walnuts here. I'm going to crush some up and sprinkle them on top. I also have some Trader Joe's 72% cacao chocolate chips, which are vegan. You can sprinkle those on as well. And then you just enjoy your nice cream. It's guilt-free, it's delicious. If you're interested in learning how to make more delicious vegan recipes, if you want to learn how to add more plants into your diet, we can schedule a call. You can go to my website, www.greenglowcoaching.com. And please like, subscribe, and comment. Ask me any questions. Here's to a healthier you. I'll see you next week.